The other day I was driving down the road and I had to pull into somebody's driveway in order to turn around. You've all had to do that. Anyway, they had this sign posted on their driveway, "No dumping allowed." And it was the strangest thing. I thought, who has to post a sign that says "No dumping allowed"? Who would dump on somebody else's property? Apparently, it's a thing. Good morning, everybody. My name is Ed Trevors. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. I get to serve in the beautiful town of Shelburne, Nova Scotia, in the awesome parish of Church Shelburne that sits on the ancestral and the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. Today, I'm filming from a place called Harts Point, which is a wonderful little spot just across the harbor from the town of Shelburne. Again, just one of the other amazing, beautiful things about this place where I get to serve. So yeah, apparently it's important for us to put signs up that say, "No dumping allowed." Otherwise, I guess it's free game for people to bring their garbage. So for all those who are watching, no dumping allowed on Harts Point. You know, I try, my daughter asked me, why would people do that? And, you know, the obvious reason is they don't care and feel like they can do whatever they want to do. But I choose not to believe that one. I choose not to believe that people are actually being malicious. And that's what that would be. That would be an inherently, a ridiculously malicious thing to do. I'm going to take my garbage and I'm going to dump it somewhere and either make somebody else look after it, or it's just going to pollute the environment. Instead, I choose to believe that the people who did it actually think they are allowed to do it, that it is okay to do it. At some point, somebody trained them and they accepted a value that said, I'm allowed to dump my garbage on other people's property. But this is actually, for what it's worth, and if you've watched any of my videos in the past, you understand that I'm probably building to a metaphor, taking this and turning it into a metaphor. We dump our garbage on other people's property all the time. We dump our garbage on people all the time. Have you ever had a really, really crappy day and then encounter somebody like a clerk at a store, or heaven forbid, one of those telemarketers who are always calling in the middle of the day telling you that your Google account needs to be updated, and then it's on. And then we dump and dump and dump. And by that, what I mean is we take all of our frustration out on that person. We take all of our frustration out on people that even though they're annoying you with a phone call about a Google account you don't have, they still don't deserve what it is we're laying on them. We dump our garbage all the time. And there are places for us to dump our garbage. In the physical world, we call them dumps. Right? Well, they don't call them that. They call them waste disposal areas, something along those lines, because that's an area that is designed and meant for us to leave our stuff. Other people aren't necessarily trained for us to leave our garbage. And so it's really important that we take our emotional stuff, our emotional junk, and we give it to people that are trained to take care of it. You see, the thing is, when we start dropping our garbage on other people's laps, it makes their life a little bit more difficult. And if they're not trained to deal with it, all they're going to do is gather it and carry it around with them. At the best, the best case scenario is they carry it around, they gather it and carry it around with them. Worst case scenario is they take that garbage you've given them out to their front lawn, open it wide up and share it with the neighbors. We've got to stop laying our garbage on other people. It's not healthy. It doesn't actually help you. It doesn't help the people that we lay it on. it doesn't do anything except stir up negative emotional responses. For some, it would stir up a negative emotional response that may make you feel like you are validated, make you feel like you're being affirmed. And for others, it will generate things for them that they now have to deal with. So yeah, let's all of us quit dumping our garbage on other people. Let's quit expecting other people to clean up after us. Let's quit expecting other people to handle the garbage that we're laying at their feet. At some point in the near future, I'm going to have to clean that mess up that I showed you at the front of the video. It's not mine to do. I didn't ask to do it. I'm not equipped to do it. But to keep this land safe and healthy, I'm going to have to do it. Remember that. Remember that. If you're spilling your emotional stuff all over the internet, all over social media, and all over your friends, remember that it's not gone. Somebody else is going to you're just laying it at somebody else's feet to take care of. Take it to where it belongs. And on that note, if you ever need, I'm here. For those living in my area, or for those that aren't living in my area, if you ever need to talk, reach out to me. You can find me online, and we can set something up. Or you can come by and we can plan a visit. All right? May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you. May the Lord always be gracious to you. And may you know the peace of being in God's presence. And I pray that you and I both, because we all do it, will get better and better and better at not dumping our garbage where it doesn't belong. Amen.